Good morning, it's day 2, and it was a little cold. It was 36 degrees when we woke up today, but otherwise we slept really good, nice and warm. But sky is clear again, it's blue, and there's a beautiful warm sunrise behind me. Just beautiful, beautiful view. This is a really great campsite, and on this trail, starting at roughly, I think it's mile 14 where the Bradley Whales picnic area is, there's a series of every mile or every couple miles of campsites right on all these vistas all the way down. So plenty of beautiful camp spots. So we'll be passing some today and I'll show you, but right now we're gonna pack up. We're gonna eat later down the trail, but we're gonna pack up and head out. Yeah, it is warmer. We just came across a campsite, a real nice campsite. This is where I stayed at the last time I was here. And it's really nice. It seems to be a little bit more cleared out. When I was here, it was a little bit more overgrown, but it was later in the season too. But we're now at mile 19. It's funny because it was a half an hour from where we just stayed. But the difference was the overlook, the view was much better where we stayed. So I'm glad we stayed there because you only had this little peek, kind of peek through and look. We could see, you know, whole 180 degrees. So yeah, there's a woodpecker. So I'm gonna keep on going. We got 11 more miles to go. So a lot of people use all trails for navigation, and I use it too for certain things, but at least in Pennsylvania, every single trail is wrong in all trails. So, and I'll give you an example. So if you're looking at all trails on the West Rim Trail, it shows it only at like 29 or 28 miles. It's 30 something miles. And one of the reasons is all trails takes Seaman's Trail. You can see it here. And the Western Trail, we came out right over there if you can see it. So this cuts off like 2 miles. So all trails doesn't follow the whole trail. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not any more difficult, but the thing is the Seaman's Trail doesn't avoid anything strenuous or any kind of dangerous spots or anything. And it just circumvents it. So if you're gonna do this trail, when you're looking at all trails, I would say at roughly, probably maybe 20, if you're going from the south, is where it meets up with the Seaman's Trail. And they're yellow and blue blazes, so as long as you stay on the orange, you'll be good. And it is lunchtime, and this is what I normally eat for my one of 2 meals out on trail. Keto cereal, Quest cookie, dark chocolate, the peanut butter. They're wisps, they're very good. They're basically dehydrated cheese. My Spam single and some trail mix. That's meal number 1. About 11:30, and we only got about 4.5 to 5 miles left to go for the trip. We're making really good time, and again, the weather for this day is absolutely perfect. It is beautiful. It is nice and just warm enough, but not to where we're sweating, and not a cloud in the sky. Just beautiful, and it's a lot greener today than it was yesterday. So it's really starting to, the leaves and stuff are really starting to pop out now. just passed the area that the West Rim Trail is famous for, the Grand Canyon, which is, they have this big clear openings to the gorge that you can see, and it's just, you can see for miles. And today being so clear and beautiful, it was just an amazing view. This is just an amazing trail overall. And it's not very rocky. It is challenging as far as up and downs, but there's water. I mean, you go up and then you go down to water, and you go up and you go down to water. So you can kind of, you know, we only took 1 liter the whole time, every day, until we were getting close to camp, and then we just filled up. But very beautiful trail to do, 30 miles overall. We made it to the end, 30 miles on the West Rim Trail, and I tell you, that was a pretty fun trail, and it was just absolute perfect weather for this trip. So we're gonna end it here, go find some burgers, and with that, we'll end it. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.